Tariff is a tax that is put on imports at the border. It does not affect the nation that's making the products. The only people it affects is the people laying on the tariff, which would be the United States. It is an extra tax on everything imported out of your pocket, not China. Therefore, China doesn't give a fuck if they have a deal with the fucking deal maker. They're not losing anything. You are.
90 deals in 90 days. There hasn't been one yet. The man behind the art of the deal, though, himself.
There hasn't been one deal yet because not one nation on this planet gives a fuck how much you pay for your shit.
Right now has no deals. There's no deals yet in that column. In fact, the only thing Trump may have to show right
Art of the deal is he's fooling you fools. You fucking MAGA fucks that are just backing this cocksucker because he wrote a book called The Art of the Deal. And that's all I've heard for the whole week. Oh, it's the art of the deal. You're fucking kidding me. You're a fucking worse than the fucking flat tards.
Now, our general agreements of understanding, they talk about, which of course are agreements to talk more and eventually maybe come to...
An agreement of understanding. We understand you're charging your people more for our stuff. You fucking toad.
Agreement. And yet loyalists like Stephen Miller write this, quote, "You've been watching the greatest economic master strategy from an American president in history." Jeff Zeleny is out front live outside the White House to begin our...
That guy's a fucking lying fucktard.
Coverage. So Jeff, what more can you tell us about what's going on here, right? No exemptions, no exceptions, and now maybe slashing tariffs in half? Or what are you learning?
He's negotiating with himself. He hasn't even contacted China. China hasn't contacted him. But he just cut the tariffs in half, talking about a great deal.
Well, Aaron, a central question has always been, what is the political pain point for the president in this trade war? And it appears that we are seeing it. I mean, you can just listen over the last 72 hours or so. The stance on China has softened remarkably. William.
But you go over to Fox and you read the comments. These people are fucking backing everything he does with the fucking boldest ignorance I've ever seen in my life.
Other economic metrics as well on Jerome Powell, of course, no longer calling for the firing of him. So when you put this all together, there is a through line here. The White House, the president, the Trump administration, as he approaches his 100th day in office next week, the markets have been one of the few sort of checks on.
We used to have a reputation in this world. Now we have a different reputation, and it hasn't even been 100 days yet. I stood down because the U.S. government plans to dismantle itself whilst causing civil unrest and having Russia, China, and North Korea nuclear strike us as the world cheers. Here we go. This is what it looks like.